Hey guys, this is my review of the Japanese movie Greatest Gift of Life. It's a 1.5 hour long movie that came out earlier in 2021. You can find it on Netflix Japan, Prime Video Japan, I think, and you can find it on other websites if you want to look. I'll give a quick intro to the movie without giving any real spoilers. Okay, it has two prominent characters, being Ryosuke, who's a widow father, who works as a translator, and his daughter Yuriko, who is married and lives in a different part of Japan. It's made clear early on that they live somewhat separate lives, her being with her husband and him doing translation work, living at home with client and having client that he makes books for, and because he translates books. He's not just like an in-person translator, he rewrites books from English to Japanese. One day, Yuriko comes home unannounced without telling him why, and her reasoning for coming home, coupled with them bonding together and spending time as father and daughter, is what the story of the movie is about. To me, they did a really good job of making the atmosphere and surroundings here feel very real, very living, which I feel was very important to make you really get invested in the characters and really feel like these were people going through things. I can't pinpoint exactly how they did it, but it really worked, at least for me. The way the story is told feels really real, and it felt really special. And her Yuriko's reason for coming home and how that affects how things go it can be like almost gut wrenching. It really hits you in the feels. It might make take a little bit of time for it really gets going and you really start feeling the emotion. And at the start, it feels like they do such a good job, because at the start, Yuriko kind of comes home and you can tell that there's an awkward feeling between them, or not awkward, but it's just like, oh, you're home, okay, nice that you're home. Things have changed somewhat since you were here. It's been a while, but as they start to get to know each other again, and comfortable, you can probably picture this as like someone, let's say you've moved out at 18 and now you're coming home to stay home for a couple of days, or at like 27. It's a special feeling. I did not have great expectations going into the movie, because I had just found it randomly while browsing Netflix for a movie to watch, and then I was like, oh, I guess I'll watch this. And then I started the movie. Started out, I wasn't that invested, but then after a while, it started hitting me like a train. So I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I consider this a must watch.